What is up, Boston Silkscar fans, and welcome to our PGL Season 6 Championship battle against MaxRapture and the Tasmanian Toxicroaks. Man, guys, I can't believe we made it to another championship battle. This is our third one in 6 seasons of the PGL. That's insane that we have made it this far, and like I've been saying all season, I am really proud of how far we've come. So, win or lose today, I am extremely happy and satisfied with our performance, and we kind of had a little chat with Max before the battle, and he feels the same way, so this is going to be a great battle. I'm really excited about it. Make sure you go ahead, shield bash that like button down below to support your Boston Silk Scarves, because this is the last game. This is it. We could be champions after this battle right here, right now. So without further ado, let's go over the teams. I brought my Greninja Scarf, Rotom as a defensive Rotom to take hits from the Azumarill or the Donphan maybe? I forget. But he's built defensively. Mienshao is Life Orb, Jolly. We got Hippowdon, just kind of, I think I might have run especially defensive this week, weirdly enough. Our Mega Pinsir, which is pretty standard, and our Tentacruel. It's a pretty solid team going up against Deoxys Speed, Azumarill, Mega Medicham, Muck, Alolan Muck, Donphan, and Magearna. Pretty much the team I expected. I thought he would either bring, it's pretty much the exact team I expected. There was like a couple things he could have switched in and out, but I was like really going either way, and his team is really good. When I was building for it, I was like, man, this team is no wonder he made it to the playoffs. This is a crazy team, plus he's a good battler. So without further ado, I'm gonna lead with my Greninja. We'll see how that plays out for us in just a second. Let's jump in to our championship game of the PGL Season 6. All right. Does he just have a default trainer? That's actually really funny. Look at us looking all swag. All right, so Kakashi leads. Last week, you guys remember, Kakashi led and was killed right off the bat. Hopefully that does not happen again this week, because that would be a shame. So I'm Scarfed. I'm thinking I can outspeed this Deoxys as long as he's not Scarfed, and I should be able to even live a superpower, depending on how he's run. But he ends up being run Naughty Nature, so his superpower gets a crit and kills. The crit actually probably didn't matter because I only had a 0.4% chance of living, so I was probably not living that. So the crit didn't matter, but of course he ended up being Scarfed. The one thing I didn't want to happen, so I did not learn from my mistakes last week and took a risk and lost our most important Pokemon right again off the bat. But last week we ended up turning around that situation and getting a win, so it's not over just yet. I'm going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks on the Hippowdon. Just to kind of break any sashes down the road or anything like that, plus just get a little bit chip damage on some stuff. Oh, you know what it was? Heatran. I was thinking Heatran might come over the Magearna. As he goes for a knockoff, he's going to knock off our leftovers, and not really a big deal. I'm going to go for a Whirlwind. Hope to get something that's not going to kill us out here, please. As Medicham comes in, which is kind of a scary Pokemon. Probably not the worst thing that could have come out, but if he's packing Ice Punch, it could be a problem. I decided to stay in for whatever reason. I think I'm firing off. I'm either going to go for a Slack Off. I think it was a Slack Off I decided to go for. Because I really wanted to get some HP back. He goes for a Fake Out, and that's unfortunate for us. No Slack Off for us. I'm just going to stay in and either let Hippowdon go down or maybe get that Slack Off. He does go for an Ice Punch, though, and it's going to take us down, and it's not looking too good so far. But again, just like last week, there's a chance we can come back from being down 2 Mons. We've seen it before. We can do it again. This is a great chance to get Beetlejuice in here because I can just go for any of my flying-type stab moves and just destroy this thing. So that's what I decided to do. I Mega Evolve, and I go for a Return, which, of course, due to our ability, Aerial 8 becomes a flying-type move, so super effective. Should take down Blunder, and at least we're balancing the scales just a little bit more with that KO right there. So after that, a big sigh of relief. I was like, okay, we can turn this around. We can turn this around. And, of course, his Fanboy, which is his Donphan, comes in. And I know he's probably packing Ice Shard. I have so many Pokemon weak to Ice Shard. But our defensive Chores can take an Ice Shard really well. Look at how well we take that. So this is what Chores is all about this week. Just being a defensive tank of a Mon. Leaf Storm should annihilate this thing, but I'm guessing that he's going to guess that. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp to burn something. Hopefully I can burn his Azumarill is my hope. And if I burn the Donphan, that's great too. He brings in Godesh, which ends up being a Alolan Muck, and I'm like, hey, I'm okay with burning that. So Will-O-Wisp does connect. We get the burn on the Muck, and that's really good for us. Anything physical on his team that we can burn is just boom. That's just, it's good. It's good. So Happy about burning this. I think I'm just going to Volt Switch out of here is what I end up doing, because there's no point in me staying in and getting damage on this thing. I need to save this thing for, like, for Dawn Fan and for some other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, bring Kimiko out. I think it took me a while to decide who I wanted to go into, so I feel bad about that. But Kimiko comes in as he goes for a poison jab. Shouldn't do too much damage, but he does snag the poison. Our luck, man, our luck sucks. But that's all right. It's not a big deal. We have a regenerator, so we can kind of just take this damage and heal up with the regenerator, so it's not a huge deal. I'm going to go ahead for a Drain Punch, hoping to kill. I do not kill. He is burned, so I'm thinking the burn damage should kill him from there, and we're at full HP now, which is really nice until the Life Orb damage comes in. But he is buried, so he's going to come all the way back up to health, half health from that Citrus, which kind of sucks, but hey, it's not a big deal. He goes for a Rock Tomb, and I just go for another Drain Punch. We are going to get more poison damage ticked than I would have liked, but you know what? And not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. We can go ahead, Drain Punch, and next time we come in with Regenerator, we should be back at full health, so we're all right. We're looking okay. And I do go for a Drain Punch, and he decides to stay in with Gadesh, and Gadesh is now dead, so we have a much more even playing field at this point. It can be anybody's game. Greninja being gone is a huge issue. That is our Scarfer, our only thing that could outspeed Deoxys, so we'll have to see how that... Well, it can't actually outspeed Deoxys because we saw that it had a Scarf, but you know what I mean. Outspeeds anything on his team besides Deoxys. Which Deoxys is going to be an issue. I think I ended up deciding to stay in with Kimiko and go for a U-turn, just hoping he didn't have Psychic or something. I don't know what I was thinking. Kimiko goes down. That was a dumb move. Staying in was a dumb move. We knew he was Scarfed. We knew, you know what I mean? Yeah, looking back, that was a stupid play. But I can bring in Beetlejuice now, and I should be able to just live an Earthquake, or live a Psychic, and fire off, I believe, a Return. And it should... I was hoping kill this thing, and I think it does. It does take down Deoxys, so that's a big threat out of the way. Thank goodness. As he brings back in his Dawn Fan. He likes having his Dawn Fan up against us because, one, he's got Ice Shard, and I'm sure he's packing Stealth Rocks to set up too. So I'm going to go into, I believe, Tentacruel, which is Squidward, because I know he can take some hits, minus the Earthquake. If an Earthquake comes our way, it's an issue, but I know... I need to Rapid Spin away because at this point I'm seeing that Mega Pinsir is a really important Pokemon to win the rest of this battle. We still have a full health Magearna, so we need to Earthquake that thing. Plus, Azumarill can die pretty easily too. I mean, I think it takes 2 returns, but it takes a lot of damage from return. And after Rocks, I think we actually might kill it after Rocks. I don't know. But we should be able to live at least 1 Earthquake from this thing. And we do, at 41 HP, which is crazy. Squidward, you're a beast. And we do outspeed as well, so I think I fired off a Scald last turn, actually. And I go for a Rapid Spin this turn, because I don't want those rocks up for my Mega Pinsir, because that, I think, would pretty much just kill me, which sucks. But he's just going to set him up again, predicting the Rapid Spin. And this is where I decided, do I go for a Rapid Spin again, or do I go for a Toxic? Because I want to Toxic him so that he's not getting so much recovery back from his thingamabobber, from his leftovers, so that our Mega Pinsir can later kill it, be in range to kill it. So I ended up going for a Toxic, and then I was planning to Rapid Spin next turn, but unfortunately for us, he did switch into his Magearna at the perfect time for that Toxic, so it doesn't do anything. We're just going to Rapid Spin because we're going to outspeed, and this was a mistake. This right here was a mistake, as now he's going to go for Shift Gear and outspeed everything on my team since we don't have our Greninja anymore. With the Scarf, he might even outsped still, because it's a time. He's at a +2 right now. I don't know if he would outspeed or not. I have to calc that. But now he outspeeds everything on our team, and as long as he has the movesets to take us down, he has this game. So I'm gonna go for Scalds, hoping to burn, because he did get an attack race with the Shift Gear. So I didn't know if maybe there was some sort of physical moves going on. We do luckily get the burn. Plus it gets a little bit of chip damage, which is always nice. And I believe this turn, I just go for another Scald. I'm just trying to get as much damage down on this thing as possible. But of course, you know, he's already Shift Gear, so he's going to outspeed everything. He's going to just go for his Z move, which luckily it's not against, you know, any important mons. We're kind of letting Tentacruel go down at this point. So he goes for Twinkle Attack, which is just the weirdest move. Honestly, Twinkle Attack should not be powerful. Why does this send a Pokemon flying 10,000 feet into the sky? I don't know. But whatever, man. But Tentacruel goes down. He gets his Soul Heart. I completely forgot about Soul Heart. Special attack raises. Nothing's living against Anya anymore. Oh, it's not good. But Shores comes in. Last hope. Come on, Shores. Live one hit. Live one hit and get our Mega Pinsir within range, even though it won out speed. But quick attack could, you know, kill from a certain range. But no, Shores goes down, and it's not looking good for your Boston Silk Scarfs, because now he is at +2 special attack, +2 speed, +1 attack. Well, actually, it kind of balances out with the burn, so he's just, you know. But anyways, Beetlejuice comes in. We go for the quick attack, praying for just some sort of strange miracle as he goes for an Ice Beam, and your Boston Silk Scarfs have lost for the 3rd time. Lost the 3rd championship. We are the kings of championship chokes. Man. The salt in the wounds. It burns. It burns. But like I said in the beginning of the game, guys, I'm really proud of our team making it this far. It sucks that, you know, this has happened to us 3 times now, but I can't clinch it. I can't finish the season strong, apparently. But Max deserved it, man. Max had a lot of dedication this season. He had a really good team. He was really stoked about the championship battle, so I'm actually really happy that he won. It probably means more to him than it does to me. So I'm really happy for him, and you guys should definitely go show him some love over on his channel. Congrats, Max. You've earned this championship title. Maybe next season, guys, Boston Silk Scarfs, or we'll see. I want to say that I'm not planning on doing another league for a while. I don't know if the PGL is planning on having another season really soon or not. If they aren't, then that's perfect, because I'll probably be ready to go by the time they are. But if they're hoping to do one again sooner than later, I'll probably skip that one, but I will be back again someday in competitive Pokemon, because it's just too much fun. But right now, I just have got too much going on in my life to be doing prepping for leagues each week. So this will be the last competitive battle for a while, but it was a good one. I think despite us losing our Greninja early, we managed to turn it around pretty well, get it to a closer game than I thought we could do. So I am happy with our season. Definitely let me know in the comments down below who is your favorite Pokemon this season on our team. I would love to hear your guys' opinions on that. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's the end of the PGL Season 6, man. It was a good one. I definitely learned some new Pokemon. Like, I definitely got some experience using some new Pokemon. Mega Pinsir is a Pokemon I never really thought to use before. I wasn't really like in my scope. But Vinny, who you guys probably remember, is Super Gassy, and the oh my god, I forgot the name. He's gonna be so mad. New York Clinks from previous seasons, who we fought in the championship and lost to twice. He actually suggested we take Mega Pinsir, which was a great idea. The only problem is that once we had Mega Pinsir, Dragonite kind of became useless. They did the same thing. They had almost the same weaknesses, and yeah, Mega Pinsir just ended up being a little bit better for most of the battles. So Dragonite ended up being kind of a waste. But I definitely learned a lot this season. There's a lot I'm taking away. There's a lot of Pokemon that are now like, okay, that's a good Pokemon. Hippowdon's great. I love Hippowdon. Mega Pinsir. I learned a lot this season, and I had a lot of fun. So I hope you guys had fun watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, stay frosty, and peace.